Wuwa vertical investment. I made a video like a month or two ago talking about how great Wuwa vertical investment is, mostly because of its sequence shop and as well as its slower power creep and HP inflation compared to HSR. But, I didn't really have personal hands-on experience with this, right? But as of recent, I got lucky enough with Augusta to get her S1 early, and I also got incredibly lucky with SK's S2 right before the Annie, got it within like 50 pulls. So this is a 6 limited Augusta team, and it's not really optimal investment because S2 Augusta would obviously be much stronger of a buff compared to S2 SK, but it's already showing, its feathers, right? You guys have probably seen a few of my Wuwa clears if you're like on the Wuwa side of my community, even though I know it's much smaller than my HSR one, where I have cleared Wuwa with basically only my Augusta team triple S for the last 2 resets. And yes, of course, this is with the shield buff. However, I myself was interested to see how my Augusta would perform without it. So I did like some offline testing, and I managed to get like near 4,500 with, I believe, the Plunderer token, right? Or whatever. I don't remember what I fucking used, right? It was a while back. So genuinely, it feels pretty nice because I obviously have another second team that can easily get like a few more points to be able to clear. Triple S isn't really needed in my opinion. You're simply looking for the Asterite, which is 4,500. And man, it just feels really, really fucking nice playing Augusta. Even outside of the whole vertical investment thing, I really like Augusta's gameplay in general. It's very fun in my opinion, and she's just very flashy, which I can appreciate, right? The other thing is with TOA. I recently used Augusta and as well as this exact same team against the new middle tower with Flordelis and as well as the monkey, and I was able to almost clear within a minute's time. Now this is pretty good considering that these middle towers give you more time to clear as compared to normal, which is just really nice. And yes, she is being shielded, but if I'm able to clear within like a minute, then that means that even without the shield buff of like heavy attack increase, she could still probably clear within like a minute and a half, right? So either way, very, very strong. And I'm also, when I get her S2, on whenever she reruns, I mean, it's going to be even more of domination, right? Vertical investment in Wuwa feels very good, and keep in mind that like Augusta isn't even the best example of this. The best example of like absolutely busted vertical investment in Wuwa currently is Cartia. She gets the largest jump from like S0 to S2 and S3 compared to anyone else in the game, and it's not even like remotely close. Like for my HSR community, Cartia basically has like sequence jumps on the exact same level as our Amphorius DBSs. Like, it's genuinely busted. Gets rid of a lot of her restrictions, makes it easier for her to not need Chacona and some other characters inflicting negative status, despite the fact she still appreciates them nonetheless. And of course, the solo DPS lovers are absolutely eating with high sequence Cartia, right? So yeah, I think vertical investment in this game, after, finally hands-on personal experience, is just as good as I made it out to be before. I enjoy it very much. It feels nice just completely dominating with one team. And even if that doesn't really make a difference in TOA because of the way the stamina system works and you not being able to save time for your other team, at least you can do this in Wuwa. And man, it feels really fucking good being able to just ignore the Wuwa difficulty increase because I completely shit on it with Augusta, right? Right at the end of this video, I want to add like a bit of a gripe I have with Wuwa sequences. I don't know if you guys will agree with me, but I want to know your guys' opinion on this, and if you do agree. I don't like the way Wuwa like makes its damage increase sequences sometimes. And by this I mean, like, you look at someone like Brant, where he has specific attacks that get massively buffed, and then you can translate this to an overall DPS increase using one rotation as the reference. Now, this is mostly completely fine in TOA, but I really hate this in Wuwa, right? Because specifically in Wuwa, especially now that Wheel is about to get removed once 2.8 goes live, you much more value sustained damage, right? So Brant doing the same damage almost every attack, but then doing 80 to 100% more damage on one attack, translating to like a 30-40% DPS increase. I don't like that anywhere near as much as just straight up doing 20 to 30% more damage for all attacks in general, because it's much more valuable to have that type of sustained damage being buffed in Wuwa as compared to just one big nuke, in my opinion, right? This is just my opinion. I don't know if people out there agree with me at all or not, but I genuinely like Wuwa. To be honest, I'm starting to think I might like Wuwa more than I like TOA, right? That might be a hot take, but I'm genuinely enjoying that game mode more because it feels like I just need to sweat harder, and I'm actually rewarded for sweating on my strongest team as compared to TOA, where it's like, yeah, I can sweat with my strongest team, clear within like 1 minute left, but it's not going to change anything for my other team. My other team also needs to meet the same time limit clear, otherwise I don't get all that asterite. Just my opinion, right? Don't come after me. Love you all. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great night. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments, and peace out.